Daniel Perk. I'm the Director of Customer Solutions here at Pointerra, and today we're going to be looking at exploring the 3D viewer. We're going to work from left to right. Starting here on the left, we have our Datasets tab, where we can toggle on and off different datasets. In this case, we have a point cloud, our base map, some photos, and a vector layer. Within each of these layers, there are some settings. In the point cloud, you can color by classification, intensity, height. You can change the point sizing, the opacity, the edge enhancement, or the ambient occlusion. As for the base map, we do have several different base map layers to choose from. You can change the brightness, as well as depth test the terrain. For photos, you can inspect the photos in a side-by-side view in the 3D viewer. We also have zooming to the dataset extents, as well as configuring whether we want the photo icons to appear on the map view, the 3D view, or both. On the left-hand side, we also have a section to upload documents, as well as bookmarks. So you can create a bookmark your current view, and that will also save the layers that you have turned on and all the other settings that you have in the 3D viewer. You can also create regions, points of interest, which we'll touch on in a moment. We can turn on different classification classes, and we can choose different classification versions, which are generated through various analytics within the platform. You can also create drawing layers if you want to mark up your dataset in a different format than the points of interest. Moving along here, you can actually hide this tab, and you can see we have some in-browser tools, such as setting rotation and zoom focus point, rectangle clip, height clip, section tool, a distance measurement tool, plane measure, volume measure, adding a point of interest, which I'll demonstrate now. It's as simple as clicking on the tool, adding a point of interest, giving it a name, and you can add a bunch of different functionality in your point of interest as well. We also have a drawing tool. If you need to create a drawing layer or draw a polygon, you can do that. We have an info tool where you can view attribution in relation to your different data sets. In this case, let's turn on our poles and wires data set and view some attributes related to that. So I have the info tool selected, and you can see it populates these attributes here that I can view using the info tool. You can also video record yourself moving around in the browser in case you need to demonstrate to a customer or team member. In the actual viewer itself, moving around is as simple as left click and drag. And to change your view angle, it's a center mouse click and drag. We can rotate, move around, and really have a lot of freedom of movement using just those two tools. You'll see in the viewer, if you leave the mouse stationary for a moment at the top of the viewer, you'll actually get coordinates. And also along the top here, we have some other settings. So toggling the near clip, setting view from search or coordinates. You can change some visibility and layer settings. You can also rewind the camera in case you accidentally move away from where you wanted to and move back forward. We can go home, which defaults to the default settings view, which you can configure. We'll talk about that in a moment. You can toggle full screen on and off, and there are various other settings within your account that are accessible in the viewer up here on the top right. Moving right along into the bottom right, we have a 2D map view that works in conjunction with our 3D viewer. You can expand this out to take up half the screen, or you can contract it down to a smaller view or hide it entirely. Within the map view, there are a few handy tools. You can use the map to zoom and find an area that you want to navigate to and hit this chain link button, and the 3D viewer will actually match what you've seen in the 2D view. There's also a section tool, a corridor clip, a rectangle clip, and some map options. So these are just a few of the many tools that we have in the Pointerra platform that are going to help you to explore the 3D viewer and understand how it works. Thanks.